I've been talking to a couple of people. They happen not to be um, in the business. They were people in my life, and there's just for some reason right now there's 3 people in my life that are struggling with something or other, and they're close enough to me that I'm doing the best I can to try to help them. And what the common denominator of all of them is that there's a skill that if each of them learned it, it would dramatically change the situation. And so I want to share with you because I've been talking a lot about this recently, and I realize that it's one of the skills that I have that I kind of had naturally, but I really developed over most of my adult life. And it's this idea of being able to throw a switch. Like if you had a switch you could throw, that you can go from being down to up, wouldn't you throw it whenever you needed to? And the answer is you should and you would, and there is a switch. And so I learned something a long, long time ago, and it was Tony Robbins that actually is the person who illuminated something that I guess I understood intuitively, and you probably do too. But this idea that you can only think about one thing at a time. All right? Your brain only has the capacity to think about one thing at a time. And life comes at you, and there are people who are glass half full people like me, there are people who are glass half empty people like a lot of people that I know and love. And the switch is off a lot of the time, it's down, okay? Everybody has the capacity, everybody has a loser in them, and everybody has a winner in them, right? Like in any given day, there's a continuum of you being your most on top of your shit, positive, nothing can stop you, totally confident self when you're on full tilt. And then you've got the sloth on the other side, the person who is down on himself, insecure, unsure of himself. And the idea that it exists in everybody at any given time, they have the ability to go one direction in the continuum or the other, right? And that all pins down to having a switch you can throw. I mean, I'm going to boil this down to something really simple because I promise you it's true. The fact that you can only think of one thing at a time, and the fact that the switch is being able to turn your mind from something that you're unhappy about to something you're happy about, because we've all got both. And I know some people lost a parent last week, I'm afraid to say, probably, right? So like you just don't throw a switch from being sad because you have a reason to be sad, but there's also a lot of people that have just in life things that draw their attention towards the negative and things that could be drawing their attention to the positive, and it can only ever be one thing at a time, right? So the switch is making that switch. And I promise you it's the difference between raving over-the-top success and everything else. That one skill, if you've developed the switch and the ability to throw it in the right direction, nothing can ever ultimately get in your way long term, because that control is everything. That control is the thing that has you operating as the winner on a minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day basis, as opposed to the loser. Because we've all got both, okay? And we all can remember days that we were one, and we can remember days that we were the other. And unfortunately, there are people that the loser is winning. The loser is the one pissing in their ear about what mom said, or the unfair thing, or the scorn from the spouse that they caught, or the worry about all the things that you have to be worried about. And then the angel on the other shoulder is talking about, but there's all these positive things going on. This is a positive thing. You're here right now, right? So here's the technique, and it's really, really, really interesting. It's this idea that a person's physiology and psychology are inextricably connected. And forcing the physiology on yourself actually tricks your brain. You can smile and make yourself think you're happy. You can move and walk and behave like somebody who's like fired up and unstoppable and happy and giggly laughing, and your brain doesn't understand that you're gaming the process here. You're cheating. You're throwing a switch. You're releasing chemicals in your brain by something you're doing with your face. Okay? The way that I do this in practice works for me, may not work for you. Every morning I feel like crap. Every morning I wish I didn't. And I started 25 years ago grinning in the shower like a fool. I'm going to do it because I have to do it, right? Because you can't go half-assed. This is me in the morning. All right? Come into the shower, turn the water on, and I start doing this. The tongue hanging out, the stupid grin. I have something in my house called the Happy Morning Dance, which involves a lot of this raise the roof nonsense. I make my kids do it when they're having trouble getting out of bed. The point is that smile in the shower has saved thousands of mornings for me over my adult lifetime, because I came out of that changed. It was the way I throw the switch. Other people do affirmations. I don't do affirmations. I don't do the look in the mirror saying you're powerful, you're unstoppable. But there are people that do that, and they get a lot out of it. There are people that have different kinds of techniques. I'm asking you to try the one that I know works, okay? Which is force a smile on your face when you don't have one on there. The thing that makes it hard is that wallowing in misery is the thing. It's a thing. People, for some reason, indulge the loser. We all have one in us, and you indulge it when you're feeling bad and you're loving it. Like you feel crappy, you're feeling sorry for yourself, you're indulging the loser, you're dwelling on the thing the person said that upsets you, you're dwelling on the offense somebody committed toward you. You may be dwelling on something you read in the newspaper, right? And so I want for what we all do together in the next 5 years to be the best thing every one of us has ever done in our careers. It's damn sure going to be the best thing I've ever done, okay? I want it to be the same for you. I want us to be sitting here like so pumped up because all of us are doing this together, all right? And I thought about this thing that I'm trying to teach my loved ones who are having trouble right now, that think that I'm lucky because I'm always positive, and I realize that I'm not always positive, but I learned how to throw the switch years ago. It became a habit of mine, and I do it constantly. I hope you guys get the idea. These are the kind of techniques that happiness is the objective here, and if you're happy, you do better. The spiral is unmistakable. Like even smiling and somebody else seeing you smile, they smile back, and you're like, wow, that was kind of nice, and you start doing well. If you did this, if you walked around with a stupid grin on your face for a week, you know if you're the kind of person who would benefit from trying an experiment like that. If you are, try the experiment and report back to us next week if you didn't see a change in your overall happiness for the week. Because switching from bummed out to happy in the moment, it's a good thing. Prioritizing that moment is a really good thing, because if you do it in the next moment also, you find yourself stringing positive moments together, and sometimes you have to force it, but you're stringing a bunch of positive moments, which gives you positive hours, days, weeks, months, life, right? So I kind of feel like this is the most quintessential important skill of being an effective human being. And by the way, it also helps at being an effective salesperson. I'm going to hit one more thing before I go. I'm going to share, you guys need to go to Gary Vaynerchuk's podcast and listen to today's podcast. Maybe that's what got me in this mode to talk about this today, because the point that he made there is we all get strengths, we all get weaknesses, we're all good at some things, we suck at some things. He's all about going all in on what he's good at, but also acknowledging and embracing what he's bad at. So, because you have to embrace and love the things you suck at, because that's what, they just don't give everybody everything. Okay? Whether it's God or nature or whatever, you only get some things. Acknowledging the things you're not good at and thanking them because they made way for the things that you are good at, and then you put all your energy into that. It's a powerful thing, and it's another way of doing the same thing. So check him out, okay? Give yourself to this blindly, okay? When I say go find the podcast, go find the damn podcast and listen to it. And trust me, if you can get past him saying the F word 96 times in 10 minutes, then it's going to be great. You're going to love it. Okay. Motivational seminar has concluded.